Good morning friends. In today's session, I am going to explain the projections of a hexagonal prism which is resting on one of the shorter edges of the base. So let me show you a hexagonal prism. This hexagonal prism has a hexagonal top face, a hexagonal bottom face, and it has to rest on one of the shorter edges of the base. Hence, I am going to place the object on HP such that one of the shorter edges of the base or the bottom face is towards the right side of the observer and obtain the corresponding top view and front view. Friends, in the front view you are seeing these two rectangles, and in the top view you see a regular hexagon of side 30 mm. Now I start the problem like this. The problem runs like this. A hexagonal prism having shorter edges 25 mm and the axis 60 mm long rests on one of the shorter edges, resting on HP on one of the shorter edges such that the axis is inclined. So before I go to the second position, let me place the object on HP such that one of the shorter edges of the solid is to the right side of the observer and obtain the front view and top view. So I commence the problem now. I mark the XY line and then show VP by HP indicating the first angle projection and draw the top view of the solid. So top view of the solid is a regular hexagon having each side measuring 25 mm. So just mark the dimensions of the solid. Each side is 25 mm. And let me name the corners of the solid. I will commence from this A, B, C, D, E. So I have marked the hexagon to the given size and marked all the 6 corners of the top face and mark the center of the object, that is O, O1. O1 refers to the center of the bottom face and O represents the center of the top face. I obtain the corresponding front view of the solid from here. So this comes exactly in the center and you are having a figure where you see two rectangles 1 and 2. Let me mark the edges and the corners of the solid. This is A dash, B dash, C dash, F dash, D dash, E dash. Are the 6 points or corners of the top face. This is O dash. Likewise for the bottom face we have got A1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash, F1 dash, B1 dash, E1 dash, and here for the bottom face you have got O1 dash. The height of the solid is given to be 60 mm. Hence I mark 60 mm as the height of the object. So I have drawn here the front view of the solid and the top view. Here again I have to mark the bottom face, which is marked as A1 bracket, B1 bracket, C1, D1, E1, F1. So you can just ask me why it should be shown in bracket. Friends, listen here. The object is placed like this. The observer was able to see the complete top face, all the 6 corners as a regular hexagon. And here the front view was again a rectangle with these two. And now he says the axis is inclined. But before that, let me tell you how the problem runs now. Here, if you observe the front view, the object is resting on the bottom face and one of the shorter edge in the front view is B1 dash, E1 dash. And very obviously the axis of the solid O dash, O1 dash is perpendicular to HP. So I will say O dash, O1 dash perpendicular to HP. But in the question he says the object is to be inclined at an angle of 40 degrees to HP. So we had the figure like this, and now I am going to place this or redraw this figure as figure number 2 such that the axis which was perpendicular to HP is redrawn as figure number 2. So I am going to redraw this figure number 1 as figure number 2 here. So whatever the figure I had here, that is figure number 1, which is shown here, figure number 1 is redrawn such that the axis of the solid represented by the center line, say this is O dash, O dash, makes an angle of 40 degrees with the HP. So I will tell you how to construct this figure. Here you can see the bottom face is represented by A1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash, F1 dash. This is B1 dash, E1 dash. So how to construct this figure is the question. So what I do for that, I look here, the axis has to be at an angle of 40 degrees to HP. So very obviously, the base of the solid is to be at an angle of 50 degree because this is 90 degree. Likewise, if the base makes an angle of 40, the axis will make an angle of 50 because this is a right angle triangle where the sum of these two plus is 90 degree when added should give you 180 degrees. So let me number this. So the top point becomes A dash, B dash, this is C dash, F dash, and this is D dash, E dash. All the bottom edges have mark, top edges have mark, and now I should get the corresponding top view. I will just say here, this is figure number 2, and figure number 2 is the photocopy of figure number 1. The figure number 2 has got same dimension as that of figure number 1. So let me look from the top and see how the object looks. Friends, it is very clear. Here when you see from the top, the two sloping surfaces, namely this line representing the top front view of the top surface and this line, they are clearly visible. So let me start from the top face and get the corresponding top view. So I just follow the procedure and obtain these lines, points A, B, C, D, etc. So horizontal line from here, vertical at this point is going to be A, comma, E, and this point is going to be F. Then this on this line you will be getting the points D and B, B, comma, D. Finally for this you will have C. This point is C. Then similarly for the bottom face you will have so many points, that is A, B, C, D, E, F. Once just so change mark panel. These are the markings of the okay. I am going to get the top view of the top face. So I just project lines from A dash, B dash, etc. and get the figure. Okay. Vertical line from A and the horizontal line drawn from here will give you point A. Similarly, vertical line from E and the horizontal line drawn from here will give you the point E. Then if I got B, vertical line from B, the horizontal from B will give you this point B. So once you have got AB, CD will come automatically. This is C horizontal, vertical from C. Exactly in the center, you will get this point C. Then you will get D here, A, B, C, D will come here. Because B and E lie the same lines, the F line, this line will give you here. So we have got all the 6 corners of the top face, and since the surface is completely visible in the top view, I am going to join A to B, B to C, etc. by visible lines. So A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E, E to F. Exactly in the center of that, you get the center of the top face, which I show as 1. Friends, here I have got the complete top view of the solid in the second position. On the same lines, obtain the top view of the bottom face, follow the same procedure, and you will be getting a similar figure as that of the top face. So here we are going to get points like this. So these are the 6 points you get. So this is F, the bottom will be F1, this is A comma A1, this is B1, C1, D1, E1. I got all the 6 corners for the bottom face. The center of this figure is O1. The axis O1 can be shown by dash dot dash, right? Now let me join all the borders of the figure by complete lines. So F1 is one line, this is second line, third line, fourth, this is the fifth line. Friends, when you look from the top, you can see very obviously this line representing the rectangular face is completely visible. So the line AA should be shown to line. Likewise, the line BP should also be a full line. And what is not visible is the edge B1, E1 on which the object is resting is not visible to the observer. Hence, this has to be shown by dotted lines. When ED is not visible, show it by a dotted line. This E1, F1 is also not visible, and these three, they are not visible. Hence, I am showing them by dotted lines. So here, friends, you can observe the object makes an angle. The axis is at 40 degrees to HP, and you have got the top view of the solid. Now finally in the top view you observe that the object is resting on D1, E1, which is shown by an invisible line, and the axis O1 is parallel to it. I will mark here the axis O1 is parallel to it because it is horizontal below the XY line. Now in the question it says draw the projections when the top view of the axis is inclined at an angle of 30 degrees to VP. So if I call this figure as figure number 3, I have to redraw this figure 3 as figure number 4 such that this axis, top view of the axis is at an angle. So I will just draw a line here at an angle of 30 degrees, and on that line I am going to mark this figure. So the axis O1 should be here. So let me mark this figure. I will start from this ED, which is perpendicular to the axis. All these points you can just obtain. Then for the bottom face, just obtain. Friends, now I have written down this figure here where the top view of the axis represented by O comma O1 is inclined at an angle of 30 degrees to VP. So I let me mark this. So here this edges, this has to be joined here. Now let me mark this. The last line is ED, and this is A, B, C, D, etc. This is A, B, C, D, E, F. Likewise, this becomes A1, B1, C1, B1, E1, and this is F1. So in this figure 4, which is the photocopy of figure number 3, is drawn where the top view of the axis is at an angle of 30 degrees to VP. And now I have to obtain the final front view of the solid. You can observe, friends, here the top face of the solid is ABCDEF, that is nearer to the observer, and hence we will get all these points one by one. So let me start from the corner A of the top face. So on this line you can see very clearly you will have the points A and B. So vertical line from A, this point is going to be A dash. Similarly B, this point is going to be B dash. On this you will get C and F. C and F. C is here. C will come somewhere here. C dash. F dash will come somewhere here. This is F dash. A dash, B dash, C dash, F dash, D and E. This is D. D comes on this line. This point D is here. And E. E comes here. Somewhere here. So friends, you have got all the 6 corners. So these are all visible to the observer. Hence I join them by full lines or visible lines. So you have got a hexagon which is discarded here. Let me complete the marking. A dash, B dash, C dash, F, E dash, D dash, D dash, D dash. So O as usual, O the vertical line from here, the horizontal line. You get this O dash somewhere here. On the same lines, we are going to get 6 points for the bottom face. Let me get those points and complete the problem. So let me start with this A, horizontal line from here, and this will give you point A. This is A dash. Here you will get B dash. B dash you will get. C and F will come in the center of this. C and F. So C is here. C dash. F dash will be somewhere here. So I will mark it as B dash, B dash, C dash, F dash. This is C dash, F dash, A, B, C. D and E, okay? D and E come on this line. This is D. D is here. Yeah, this is D. And this is here. Here we are this line. So I have got all the 6 corners of the bottom face also. Let me draw a complete projection by drawing all the border lines as full lines. So I will start from this point B. BB is a full line. This is a full line. A full line here. Then DD, CD is going to be a full line. This is a full line. And here the point A is not visible, but CC is visible. Let me show that by a full line. Friends, you can see the object is resting on one of the shorter edges, that is F1 dash, and other point is D1 dash and D1 dash. So this is D1 dash, D1 dash, DE, D1 dash and E1 dash. Here, if you are joining all these points, B and B have joined, A is here. If you are joining A to this, you are going to have a dotted line because already this is a full line. So this point is going to be that. So this is a dotted line. All these invisible lines here are shown by dotted lines. Finally, friends, you see here, the object is resting on one of the shorter edges of the base, that is V1, E1. The axis of the object is inclined to HP. The top of the axis is inclined to VP. And finally, I just mark it as FV, the front view of the solid. This is the top view of the solid. So this gives the complete solution of the problem. Friends, I hope you all followed this problem, and if you find that this particular video is of use to all engineering students, do subscribe, refer to your friends, let everybody learn drawing, and drawing is a common subject and a subject of interest. One should have clear interest. Thank you very much for seeing this video, and this is Dr. M. Chennaiah signing off.